Recently I started looking into more things for Toon Be Continued. I sent out a list to some people telling me, okay, which of these should I actually look into? And I looked into some pretty weird shows. I ended up looking at like Kung Fu Panda Legends of Awesomeness, Breadwinners, Amazing World of Gumball, Clarence, all these really, really bad shows. And since Sonic Boom, I haven't really found a good cartoon series. I mean, as long as I've been doing this, I haven't found that one good cartoon series that I can latch onto. I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
Easy. Hi. Maybe I have something that could help you.
Eliora, please enlighten me. What could you possibly have that is so good that can make me like give me some hope? Just what do you got for me? Give me something. Seriously? Greetings, every peoples. This is your cult personality, ToonKriticY2K's name. Tunes are the name of my game.
Howdy, hi, every people and every pony. Eliora here.
And we're doing another one of these. God, when was the last time we did this? Like, How to Train Your Dragon 2, right?
Yeah, last summer.
Wow, that was a while ago. Yeah, so Avatar: The Last Airbender Book 1. I feel really bad because I never watched it, like, when it was on air. I never watched it when it was...
I have no idea why you would have skipped it.
The thing is, it was under my radar for, like, a really long time, and then I guess when I heard about the movie, I wanted to see the movie first because I thought it would, be something good. Maybe.
All I can say is fuck you, movie version.
Yeah, because I remember the movie version is absolutely terrible just as a story and not even as like its own adaptation. But like,
when you compare it to the source, there is no comparison.
Yeah, so if you guys know, I did a little Toon Be Continued on the first episode, which, I liked. I thought it was really cool. But I kind of didn't really continue on from there because I had stuff to do. But then this one over here is just like, hey, stop what you're doing. We're doing a marathon. 12 hours later.
It was not 12 hours.
It was about
7.
12. 7, okay. 12 hours of episodes later, from episode 2 to the last episode.
I don't regret it.
Of course you don't. But meanwhile, me had stuff to do in the morning, and I was tired as... Anyway, yeah, Avatar: The Last Airbender Book 1. Well, I can definitely say this. It is definitely worth all the hype. It is a great show, I think, in terms of how it handles its story, how it handles its characters, how it handles the development of those characters, the animation itself, music too, I think. So
that music is unbelievably beautiful.
So yeah,
it fits very well with like the sort of Asian Oriental sort of cultures that it draws its inspiration from.
Yeah, and I'm a big Kung Fu person too, so I like seeing like martial arts series, and I think animation's the best place to do it because there's really no limit. Like with live action guys from the last Airbender, I saw Nostalgia Critic's review on it and his little rant on the Earthbenders, how it takes just 4 to move one boulder, yet 4 can take down a tank. I saw that scene too, and I'm like, oh my god,
chomp chomp, and it's like.
No, I'm thinking to myself, in half that time, I could just take out a gun and shoot them in the face. Bang, 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 before the rock even gets off the ground. That is so impractical.
Yeah, but then you saw actual earthbending in the show, and it's just like, what the hell?
Cool.
What the hell are they doing in the movie?
It is so cool. All of it. I really love all the things that they do in the series.
He has been fanboying about the bending.
God, because I've written characters that can do stuff like that, but I never thought it would be like that. I never could visualize it, and to see it like that is really cool. So we're going to go down from what we like, what we didn't like, which is going to be a very short list, I think.
I can only think of one thing, and that's a character.
Yeah. And then our favorite character and least favorite character. So, Babe, since you introduced me to this, why don't you go first?
If I have to pick a favorite thing about Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yes.
What? I'm just sitting here. Go ahead.
If I had to pick a favorite thing, it would be the characters. The characters are they're believable despite it being an unbelievable and surreal story. I feel so bad for Sokka.
Oh, Sokka.
Oh,
Your
my
girlfriend
goodness.
was the moon. Damn it, Moon. What?
Moving on, but I feel so bad for he gets so abused in the show, but he does it to himself like just about every single time.
Yeah, Sokka's the comedic relief character.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I usually have a problem with those because it's done to the point where just like, okay, we know what you're going to do. Are you going to be any help or are you just going to provide some laughs? But no,
Sokka's helpful.
Yeah, he does some pretty good stuff.
He's the strategist and the inventor.
Yeah, and he's actually funny, too. He's not annoying. He's decently funny.
He has this dry wit, sarcasm sort of humor that's really cool.
Yeah. I like the kind of jokes he does with Aang and Katara, just kind of like shipping them together. I think he secretly ships both of them. Although I'm pretty sure there's going to be fanfics where it's going to be like, no, I want Katara to myself. Anyway, sorry.
But I like everything about the show, really. The music, like I said, is very inspired by the theme that they drew upon, like the Eastern Oriental culture sort of thing, and just the story. There's like only little bits of filler here or there, but it still fits in with the story so much so that it's not even filler.
Yeah.
And it's just great stuff.
Yeah. Well, for me, pretty much all of that, and also I really want to praise the voice acting in it as well. It's really top notch, I think. God, who voices Aang? The only voice actress I know off the top of my head is I think Dante Bosco, who's Zuko, and
Zuko's really fun.
Yeah, and Mae Whitman, who does Katara, I think. I recognized it like right away too. We were watching like other stuff as well, and we're just like, "Hey, that's Katara. I know you." Yeah, I love the development that Aang, Sokka, and Katara go through. I love the trio sort of trope that they have, and it works really well because you explore that as they grow. It seems more like a family between them.
It does. It's not just like episode 1, we've met you. Episode 2, oh my god, we love you forever. We're family.
Just like we're best friends. No, by the end of it, you can really believe that, and I think that's one really good thing that the series does is that it is believable. You can,
and it develops like a book, hence why their seasons are separated.
I do like that. I do like the way that they did that. Like each episode is like a chapter, and there's books. That's unique, I think. What else do I like? I really also. What is it? I'm really liking Zuko as well. Zuko is... I can't really consider him the villain.
He's more like an anti-hero.
Yeah, it's when you get to a point, I think like halfway through, you realize that Zuko is never really the big baddie because there are worse people than him. And I think Zuko gets a good amount of sympathy, I think. Like, we just started like watching
Book 2.
Bits of Book 2, but we can only talk about Book 1 in this, so... I think it's interesting where they're going to build with Zuko. I think all the characters have great potential, depending on where they end up going. Like, there was one episode where Aang learns firebending, and he accidentally burns Katara. I'm just like, oh, shoot, okay.
Of course, she learned how to heal using that little accident.
Yeah, but it was really interesting to see that.
Mm-hmm.
I think also... my favorite episode in this is the episode where they explored Aang and Zuko's backstory. I don't remember the exact title of it. The Storm, right. I really liked how they did that because it accomplishes both the backstories in one go, and you don't have to like constantly like go back to it. You get it right from this episode. And I'm usually not for, just telling the backstory in just one go. I like there to be surprises, but... it establishes everything you need right off the bat and doesn't feel like, there's any loose ends.
And they built up to telling the backstories properly, too.
Yeah. I am interested to see where, I guess, the rivalry between Aang and Zuko goes.
Yeah, that's a good word for it.
I'm guessing it's going to go in a good direction. Now, what we didn't like... yeah, it's a very, very, very tiny list.
I can't think of anything.
And I know that sucks, because usually there's something to complain about.
I genuinely can't.
I think just one thing for me is the intro. Okay, I get that the intro pretty much describes everything right off the bat. That's good because that hooks people in, but it's the same intro over and over and over and over again. Now, as I said in my To Be Continued, I kind of would like to see something else, like some sort of instrumental opening.
Yeah.
Because if we get the same, exposition over and over again, we're just going to skip it. We want, I think the music itself is really good. I think with that they could have made, a really interesting sort of theme song for it. But, I'm fine with it. It's one tiny complaint.
If that's the only thing you've got to complain about, you're done good.
Yeah. I really don't have anything else to complain about.
I can't think of anything save for one character, and I'll talk about him when we talk about least favorite characters.
All right. So, favorite character?
Iroh.
Really?
Yeah, Iroh's my favorite character.
Oh, I like Iroh. Iroh's the cool grandpa, I think.
I wish he was my grandpa.
No, he's the uncle. I'm sorry, but he's the cool uncle. Whatever.
No,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, Iroh is so cool. He's like Uncle Awesome Pants. He is. What?
I'm just listening to you.
You gave me this look.
I'm just listening.
If I'm that beautiful, stare at me after. No, but Iroh is... He's so chill. He's so laid back. He knows to take things as they come and take it one step at a time. But he's also the dude you do not fuck with.
No.
Because he will crisp your ass. What?
I'm just listening. Why you keep pausing?
No, but he can use lightning. He can redirect lightning.
That was a badass thing when he just does this thing and just zoom. I thought that was really cool. It comes to wouldn't that hurt or kill you or something? But whatever.
He's extremely wise. He's warm-hearted and caring, and he's just cool. Little bit obsessed with tea, though.
Just a little bit. I like the tiny little quirks he has is amusing, I think. Me, I guess. Yeah, favorite character for me is a tie between Aang and Katara. If I wanted to rank them, it would probably be Aang, Katara, Sokka. Right, Sokka. I'm sorry. Ow. I keep mispronouncing it. I'm sorry. I saw the movie first. Okay.
I know, but goddamn.
Sokka, Zuko, Iroh, and I think that's about it. But I only put him at the bottom because there are others that I like.
Yeah, but you're making this up off the top of your head.
Yeah. So it's a tie between Aang and Katara. I think I like the brother sister. I said dynamic or whatever it is. The relationship that the two of them have and how they bounce off of one another. If I had to choose, though, I think I'm gonna go with. Katara. What?
That's just cool.
Yeah, I usually don't go. I usually end up going with main character, but I decided to go with Katara because I really like her personality. I like that at one point she was going up against one of the great water tribe masters, and she was holding her own. And I think that's really cool because we need more strong female characters that aren't there just to fill the quota. She's important, and I have a feeling that she's going to be even more badass later on. So that's my pick.
Oh, you've only seen the beginning of Katara.
Yeah, I know, and I'm looking really forward to that. So, least favorite character?
General Zhao.
Nobody likes General Zhao. I don't see. What am I trying to say here? I don't see why at first they made Zuko to be the bad guy, then made him the bad guy, and made Zuko look like...
It was probably to make the contrast really clear, to point out the difference between a sympathetic antagonist and just an asshole.
Yeah, but I just don't like the fact that this guy is so one-sided. There's really nothing to his personality, I think. It's just he is dead set on just one goal, and that is like...
Himself.
Yeah, exactly. So, I'm not really in favor of characters like that, though. Least favorite character for me, it probably is Zhao, but...
We should try to think of another one.
Yeah, I'm thinking of another one. What's like one character?
Pakun annoyed me at first.
Who?
With the waterbending master.
Yeah.
The sexist dude.
At first I was like, really? Okay. That's kind of a low blow, dude, but...
Yeah.
Let me think. There's got to be one that we didn't think of. Like, I think Jet was one that I didn't really like.
I can't say that I hate Jet because he came across to me as more of that traumatized character, you know?
Yeah. The only characters I really don't like are ones that I guess were only there for like one episode and then weren't shown again.
Yeah, and you can't really count those.
No, if we count any like mainstay characters, then...
You know who I really like?
What?
King Boomy.
The old guy?
Yeah.
Oh god, that guy was great. When he just rips off his shirt and he's just like a jacked up dude, I'm like, oh, this ought to be fun. No, I love that element of surprise. That's another thing I like.
I can pick any of them. I pick you. Wrong choice. Hulk smash!
Yeah, that was basically it. And I was like, okay, I really want to see where that goes. There is that unpredictable sort of vibe to it, and I think that's great.
Yeah, but...
That was our cat. Sorry.
No, but if you don't have some unpredictable elements, then you don't have a good story. So
yeah.
it plays well, and he's still a mad genius.
Yeah. I mean, overall for this series, I cannot believe that I never got the chance to watch this.
Chance? You just never sat down and did it.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
It's really interesting, I think. If you haven't seen this series, it is definitely recommended.
If you haven't seen it, shame. Shame.
All of the shame. I give book 1 a solid 9 out of 10. I give it a perfect score personally. I really can't see any real missteps they made. They played their cards damn near perfect. I would say 10 as well, but there were just like one or two things that were kind of like to me. I mean, there were like one or two episodes that I thought were unnecessary, and there are like the writing has its ups and downs, I think, so that's why I'm giving it like
but its down goes at worst to like middle scores, so that's why I can't say that there were any real anything really misplayed. You're not going to have a perfect, oh my god, this is amazing forever type thing.
But the way I praise the show, though. Yeah.
What is this, Faust MLP?
MLP, no, I'm taking that. No, give me my avatar card. I'm a bender now, yay. All this other stuff.
You're a BS bender.
Seriously? God, you were so weird. But yeah, that's our thoughts on Avatar: Last Airbender Book 1. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Go subscribe to my lovely lady, Eliora. And we shall see you guys in the next video.